Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's a Seahawks fan with another Pokemon Go video. Huge video for Gigantamax battles. So we finally got the return of Gigantamax starters, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. Gonna be going over all the battles I had, and I mean, personally for me, because I got a nice big community, plenty of players to play with, definitely able to really enjoy the paying to win for Stardust and these cool Gigantamax Pokemon. Oh, I mean, definitely plenty of players don't have the player base. I mean, it's not like a 5-minute walk to an area for all the players, but it is, totally reasonable travel for me to meet up with plenty of players. And that's just the reality of Gigantamax for now. Remoting into these, who knows if Niantic would ever be happy for that. Maybe if they sell Pokemon Go to Scopely, maybe they will see that's the best way to recoup some of the billions they've spent trying to buy this game. But for now, you got to be in person. But at least we've had a lot of time to build up the counters. Now, if you're still unable to take these down, well, definitely, it's not been like a year yet, but definitely been a good amount of time. And we do know a lot more on how to strategize. Definitely, pretty easy having 20 plus players, even like 30 plus, some groups of 40. And Gigantamax Venusaur are pretty nice. Definitely a really good one. I've 50'd some Gigantamax Pokemon already. 93 Venusaur, that's very nice. No, ideally you still want 15 attack, but it's not as needed as Legendaries from Master League. 1620 Charizard, very nice. Now, I am very lucky and I do get at least one shiny Gigantamax. Stay tuned. If it's more than the Venusaur, definitely can be expensive to do a lot of Gigantamax, and it would be nice. If Niantic doesn't want to be so nice and allow you to collect more than 800 particles in a day, it would be nice to be able to store like a few thousand, so you can plan to do like 6 in a day for a meetup. 1535 Venusaur, this is really good. Getting some nice IV luck. But Gigantamax, it's very important to have some tanks. And with Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, they all make for a good tank and then good attacker for one of them. Now this is a 8 player group. And definitely so this was before a big meetup in the morning. In total 8 accounts. We were excited to try and see if we could do it, and we were really close, but then 5 of us decided to use a Max Mushroom. Now Venusaur and Charizard are generally the easier ones. Blastoise, if you have the best of the best counters, you probably could do it with 8, especially with Max Mushrooms. Now Max Mushrooms are definitely pricey, but it's some fun. I would not suggest to do this for one Gigantamax using 5 Max Mushrooms, but if you're in a situation where this is what it takes with the amount of plays you have, then go for it. They're definitely pricey, but it was a lot of fun. Now, Dynamax Metagross, one of the best Dynamax Pokemon to build in the future. Soon we're getting Blissey, which will be close as one of the best. And 8 players defeated it, and a 1550. This is the best Venusaur I've seen ever. It's unfortunately not the Hundo, but you're about to see how good it is. And thankfully it was not too stressful trying to catch only 3 balls. 98 Venusaur, that's amazing. Amazing luck. Right before the meetup, it paid off for me hitting Max Mushroom. Definitely got a lot better luck than everyone else in the group, but I mean, it's definitely nice to be able to see 8 players can do it. I think it's been done by 4. I'm not sure. I haven't seen video, but I mean, 8 should be enough, but you do really need level 50 Pokemon, all maxed out max moves. But I mean, it's important to have 2 tanks so you can take some damage and get the most energy from the max meter. Get a really nice Blastoise. This is good. Better than what I've built. I 50'd my first 2 Gigantamax Blastoise. I've gotten, lots of use in them. Doing all the other Gigantamax, just they take so much damage very well. And Water Gun is or Bite is a really fantastic fast move to gain for energy. I mean, definitely Gigantamax are a challenge. Niantic definitely wanted to give us something, to make in person. Shadow Raids, just not as exciting. Plenty of legendary Shadow Raids can be duoed, trioed with these, especially with party power. And yes, Shadow Pokemon are definitely stronger, but just not enough people are interested, and I saw Gigantamax and have made them how they see as a great way to get people to go out. And here I get my first shiny Gigantamax Venusaur. First shiny Gigantamax starter. Very, very nice. Very beautiful shiny. Not the 98 or... I already 51. That's pretty decent. So, gonna be looking to lucky trade it. Maybe it'll be a different starter. Maybe it'll be another Venusaur. Either is really fine. Definitely a fair type of deal will be done in the lucky trade. Charizard has been defeated. As I was saying earlier, so this is a really lucky Charizard. That's a really good one. 21 CP off the hundo. But Charizard and Venusaur are generally the easiest ones to take down. Still not easy, but with level 40 Pokemon, definitely need some max move investment. That was 93 Gigantamax Charizard. That's fantastic. Gonna max up the Blastoise. Another Charizard has been defeated. And is it going to be shiny? Is it going to be as good as the first one? Oh, no. That's the last one, no. We got a 10-kilometer egg. It's Frigibax. Any good IVs? I don't think that does not look like any good IVs. It's not. It's not good IVs. For me, at this point in the game, Rare XL Candy is definitely the most exciting resource to hunt for. Very nice to have them guaranteed for every Gigantamax you defeat. And we also do have them currently guaranteed when you catch the 5-star legendary Pokemon during raid hours on Wednesday from 6 to 7. Which is awesome. Definitely awesome to be able to get guaranteed XLs. Definitely at the point for my account where powering up mythical legendaries is really all I'm going to be looking for. I am trying to power up Gigantamax also. And when there's new Gigantamax Pokemon release, and the candy grind all over again. And definitely no easy feat with the lack of new Pokemon in the wild. Getting some pretty nice Blastoise luck. Now, in the future we will have Inteleon. Definitely is going to be the best attacker. Now, we also did get a rollout for Blastoise, which is really exciting because that is the only rock-type max move to build. If you're struggling and you don't have Gigantamax Blastoise, with what we have, in some situations, Dynamax Blastoise can be better. Especially into fire types. Gigantamax just like plain old fire type, single strong moves. you just want Gigantamax Blastoise with water. But with Dynamax and being the only rock type max attack in flying types, I mean, you're going to be really strong. Like, yes, you have electric, but especially fire flying, like into Articuno, Zapdos, definitely going to want a Dynamax Blastoise, which, I mean, a much more achievable thing to build. And I'm sure a lot of you probably got some really good Squirtles, Dynamax Squirtles. Definitely a really good thing to build. And we get another shiny Venusaur. We're with the double super effective, the Kanto birds. Dynamax, like if you have all the max move built, then you should be able to do more damage. But you do need the level 3 max move because Gigantamax, I mean, max moves are just so much stronger than Dynamax. That's another pretty good Venusaur. Getting some nice luck. Now, I mean, it would be nice if Niantic allowed you to buy the double balls after seeing the encounter. I mean, if you're... it is still not terrible to double the rewards with 200 coins, but it is a lot if you're doing a ton of Gigantamax. But, I mean, it's not like an amazing value. This is pretty good. Charizard, my best one. Will it stay in the ball? And I'm racing to try to make the next Gigantamax battle after catching it. But I do want to catch it because it is the best Charizard I've seen. Now, one thing Niantic did nice, I mean, also helps for their bottom line, giving us half-hour timers. 93, nice. Half-hour timer refreshes, very nice. I mean, they've done it for Gigantamax Lapras. I think they did it also. But, I mean, half-hour timers, even in Ray Days, like also for Shadow Hero, I think it was half-hour timer. I mean, it's just, it only makes you need like half the amount of like spots, gyms, or power spots in your area. If you're going to go like a crazy grind. Did a Shadow Regice, I mean, just plenty of players. Still don't have that Shadow Shiny. I've got red, and we're going to have another rotation of the Regis for this season. And then probably one more. I can't imagine Niantic will be nice enough to put something more exciting than the Regis next season. Still ways away, but I mean, maybe I'll get the shiny Shadow Regice. I mean, there's really like not much use for any of the Shadow Regis. Registeel is the most useful, but I mean, you probably even still just want the regular, which you could purify the Shadow. Get another decent Charizard. Definitely is tough for most of the players who do not have player base, the community. I mean, definitely can be worth a shout to check out Campfire. Sometimes you never know what community is within your range. I mean, even if it is an hour trip, I mean, maybe that's not what you're willing to do to actually be able to get these Gigantamax Pokemon. But if that is something you're interested, I mean, let me know if you did find a community that's, I mean, even if it's close by, how far away. Be cool to know. If Campfire has helped you find some players, maybe you were able to finally get a Gigantamax. And I mean, keep an eye out for future Gmax. We should be getting Machamp as the next Gigantamax boss. We don't know the date. Maybe next month. Definitely should be getting it this season. But even more soon, this weekend, upcoming weekend, we get Dynamax Raikou. Definitely going to be fun for that. A little different than Gigantamax because you can only have one team of 4 players for that. Now Venusaur, if you got some good Venusaur, it can be a nice tank. So definitely, could be good to invest in a Gigantamax Venusaur, because electric moves are going to be resisted, going to be potentially a very nice tank. And over the weekend, I'm not sure if it's during the week, it'll be cheaper max particles to power up the max moves. Now we have a free research to prep for this week, to prep for the weekend for Dynamax Raikou. Now Niantic also for the weekend for the max Dynamax Raikou raid weekend, max battle weekend. You can collect 1600 MP a day, which is nice. You're going to be able to collect 8 times the amount from one stop, which from any stop, which is really nice. So that's going to make it more convenient, not having to use your saved up particles and take down a Raikou and then go collect them from multiple spots, collect them with the walking. I mean, that's definitely a good thing for events. Would have been nice to have that for the Gigantamax, especially an increase, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, Excadrill is just what you're going to want. And now for this max battle, why it's not defeated, it is so close. I mean, so most of the group had left at this point, getting real close, and I was the last Pokemon around. Now, I have 3 other players on my team, and why I'm not tapping the move is to give them time to cheer up, so that so then I can go and do the max meter charged up, like almost immediately. The max attack is going to just be a standard thrown, even if not everyone in your team selects it. But unfortunately, just not enough body power. But this time we went in with some max mushrooms. I definitely max mushroomed. I mean, my team of level 50 Dynamax Metagross, and then a 40 and a 50 Charizard, definitely pretty strong. Very, very fun doing one last hurrah, one last Gigantamax. I mean, as someone who really loves to raid, especially for Go Battle League, building the legendaries definitely what keeps me very excited for the game. But also the support on the YouTube channel, definitely appreciate everyone who watches the videos. It is awesome to see so many people be excited, see the view counters go up, and especially when it's Master League, definitely the best time. And this season is going to be crazy, but I mean, I think they wanted to give us a new PvE game mode, try to dump our resources, try to strategize more. I mean, raids, we've just come to the power of the game where it's just such a cakewalk. And it is cool that, I mean, at the point where plenty of players have reached the maximum efficiency for raids. And I mean, I take see that that's such a small amount of player base, but they want to give us new challenges, more goals to do. And I mean, also make it exciting to hunt all these Pokemon all over again. And I'm sure for these amount of people that are doing the Gigantamax, that are doing more than the free amount every weekend, every time they do them. Definitely, I'm sure it's pretty good for the pockets. Now, even with the max mushrooms, it was down to the wire. My Pokemon fainted, and I was rewarded with the shiny Gigantamax Venusaur number 3. Oh my gosh. 3 shiny Gigantamax Venusaur. Insane luck. I did over 30 Gigantamax over the weekend. I've done a lot more than that. Now, I was able to get Toxtricity as my first shiny Gigantamax. I did get 2 Lapras. I'm not entirely sure what the rates are for shiny Gigantamax. I mean, I'm not even sure. I have no idea what the rates are, but definitely, I mean, Venusaur loves me. A 98, 93, maybe it was 2 93s, but then 3 shinies also. I mean, 89 and 91 Blastoise. I think that second Blastoise is the 91. Also 93 Charizard, not too shabby. I mean, the 98 Venusaur, that's going to be built. I'm actually missing I need a lot more XL candies. I mean, L40, the G-Max Venusaur, and then max out the max moves. I mean, it's a shame you need like 100 XL candy to get all level 3 of the max moves. Definitely very successful. I mean, a ton of Stardust, 900k Stardust gained. Actually, probably a million Stardust gained from all the G-Max. Should be about, yeah, like a million. Definitely fantastic. I mean, I should be transferring so many of these Gigantamax. Unfortunately, it's special trades. Otherwise, I would have re-rolled so many of these. Definitely silly. It is a special trade. I mean, let me know what your best Gigantamax you got. I mean, even besides the weekend. Definitely was fun. I mean, I'm fortunate to have a healthy player base, plenty of people to take these down. And yeah, roll out Dynamax Blastoise, a really good investment for now until we get a Rock-type Gigantamax or just Rock-type Dynamax. But good luck. Stay tuned. Good luck on the Dynamax Valkyrie. Definitely going to make another video on that. But this is definitely, I mean, it was nice to see Gigantamax back and nice to have a lot more knowledge. But thanks for watching and goodbye.